steamrollers, change release dates, and Mara Wilson. Who knows what lies in store for this one? Welcome. I'm Thomas Money 45, and this is Sodor Mysteries. There we are. Now, I know this might be a bit of a weird question to ask, but have any of you ever seen a Thomas movie? More specifically, a theatrical release Thomas movie. Now you can picture. And that, and of course, I mentioned that Thomas movie, it's probably one of the first ones to come to mind. But anyways, this movie right here is Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And it has a production. I'm gonna ask Thomas, Elijah, this movie exists. It's not lost or hard to find. It's easy to find on the internet on Amazon. It still counts as a mystery. It does still count as a mystery. I've been waiting for this one since the first episode. And since this is the second one, let's dive right in. The movie itself was going to start when the episode series Thomas Marshall aired. The movie was originally going to be themed around Chinatown Station, where a circus comes to Chinatown Station, but an evil ringmaster kidnaps Mr. Conductor, forcing Thomas and friends to save him. Meanwhile, the Chinatown kids convince a girl to face her fear and Marina from circus. It even features a scene of a schemer being shot out like a cannonball. Well, the movie was scrapped in Chinatown Station, and it's run in 1993. But was brought back up again, only to be scrapped again when the whole show ended in 1997. Itself, Thomas Magic Railroad was released in 2000. That would give it around 5 to 7 years of made. That's a long time for a movie, yes, but still. Okay? However, let's look back in the production, okay? There were a lot of changes from the movie that you see now and the movie that it was supposed to be. Let's get some changes that actually made in the movie. Originally, characters like George and Frankie were going in the movie. Well, I should say Frankie actually is in the movie. His base appears in one scene I'll show to you now. That's what his base looks like, and actually, when the base shows up, actually, it is seen in this scene right here. Yeah. Now let's go back. Now before I go further, I will mention I'll come back to Frankie a bit. Okay? They had many actors be in this movie, Thomas Magic Railroad, including Pierre Fonda, Alec Baldwin, and Mara Wilson in her final film role, all which were known for several movies. Mara was a child actor who was more known for her roles in Miracle on 34th Street, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Matilda. I ain't mentioned Pierre Fonda on his career. I'll be here all day. Okay. So yeah, that's something we mention again. Well, so again, I'm seeing what we'll talk about later. Now let's get back to the part where I mentioned Frankie was seen in two scenes. One in the called Friendship Song, which I mentioned in the episode, and another one where he accidentally spelled his tar in the tent. This was shown changed to being spelled with coal. But basically, he's trying to teach Baron Dodge how not to be stupid, and decides instead to showers himself with coal by accident. The other engines had it very funny though, and so do I. Right. I wish I could show it to you, but I would probably get a copyright strike immediately. The movie itself got some changes, even out. Changes as well. Other characters was really George, who would appear in 2 redemption arcs. Arcs are both planned but scrapped in the end. In the first one, he realizes the error of the ways and helps Junior defeat him. In the other one, when he does it on his own terms. This was changed to having more a cop-out ending that I feel like, where Baron Dodge just revolt for no reason. In the movie, cut, a grown-up Lily was supposed to narrate the movie. This was changed for the beginning and ending to be narrated by Alec Baldwin as Mr. Conductor. Yeah. Fans who actually watched the original movie will notice that there's another actor who's missing. P.T. Boomer, who was played by the late Doug Lennox, was just changed to get out of the movie. The reason why is because in a test screen, kids found it too scary, right, and was cut out. However, Doug Lennox still appears in the movie as a motorcycle rider. Yeah. Now, we'll get into the engines and see what changed with them. For starters, there was one engine that many people have noticed that is not in the movie, and that's Edward. Phil Fairley, who worked on the series Jack and Pack, which we'll talk about later, said that there was a model of Edward being built, but unfortunately, there was no time to incorporate him. Thomas was originally voiced by Isle Man resident John Bellis, but unfortunately it was changed due to test audiences finding him too old. He was changed to Eddie Glenn, who, by the way, I have no idea what movies he's in outside this one. Susan Roman and Linda Pine, known for their roles on Sailor Moon, played Percy and James movie. However, Michael Angeles, the area of the 3rd to 16th seasons, were supposed to play them. They were replaced by Michael Angeles saying he sounded too old. Splatter and Dodge were both played by Patrick Breen, but were changed to Neil Crone and Kevin Frank respectively. The thing is that Keith Scott was supposed to play Diesel 10. However, Keith's voice was deemed too scary, so it was changed to a gruff accent by Neil Crone. However, the test audience then found offensive, so they changed it to more of a stylized New Jersey accent afterwards. It was released in July 22nd, 2000. In the UK, it gained mixed reviews, but was still deemed a success there, because $3 million on a $19 million budget. However, when it got released in the United States on July 22nd, it received negative reviews. Although some critics did like the movie, critics like Roger Ebert, Richard Roeper, and Doug Walker all hated it. Doug Walker's review, by the way, came out way after this, yes, but still. Okay? Anyways, Roger Ebert complained that Pierre Fonda, although great performance, was seemingly slugging his way through it and was in the wrong movie. And also they complained that the valves on the engines didn't move, which yes is real such a show, but they would not care less. One last thing I will mention about this movie is that actually there's a scene that actually is technically still there. It's called Sunday Surprise starring Junior. Yeah, where Junior is trying to have Sunday and it spills on him. The scene was first cut out, but was added into a DVD named VHS release. The movie itself grossed $15 million in the United States. However, it broke even its budget, but despite many critics claiming it was box office flop. Which is true, since breaking even isn't that much better than saying a box office flop. According to rumors I've heard, Brett Allcroft herself is stated to have the full movie that was uncut that Tesla hated. However, if these rumors are true, we could get a director's cut of Thomas Railroad. Unfortunately, Brett Allcroft herself hasn't confirmed these rumors herself. Now, this is not the end of our story for what happened. However, this Thomas Railroad had a ripple effect. Afterwards, the show is Allcroft after season 6 stepped down as executive producer and left during making season 8. Season 7 and 6 were made by Ghislaine, which was the same company that made Thomas Friends. However, Ghislaine's name was changed. It was just changed. In 2002, season 6 aired. Although many fans consider it good, there was some bad things about it, and this was the last thing to feature Alec Baldwin. Season 7 became next, and it was made by Ghislaine. However, right before it aired, hit bought the show and a lot of other shows that they went and owned. Afterwards, it became the last season for many people, including David Mitton, Mike and Jr., and Britt Allcroft herself. So, Transcendental Railway might be different from how you know it now, but it hasn't changed, whether you like it or not. But it will always be something else. Thanks for watching. Join me next time, and we'll talk about some reward characters and some episodes. Until then, see you all later.